Welcome back. Now, if you're a student transitioning into the professional world, this next conversation is your guide to a secure financial future. Today, ABSA Regional Executive Lesedi Metsoamere joins us to chat about why partnering with ABSA Private Wealth Banking is crucial in your journey to financial success. Welcome to an exciting discussion where we unlock the key to financial success for young professionals. Lesedi, welcome to the show.
Hello, Balisa. Thank you so much for having me. It truly is an honor to be here today.
This is such an important conversation for so many young South Africans
100%.
out there. So can you just break down for me, number one, what current solutions is ABSA Private Wealth Banking for young adults offering, and who all is your target market?
Well, I suppose I'll start with the second part of the question, which is really around the target market. So we've traditionally looked at traditional professions, so medical professions, legal, accounting, actuary. But as of late, we've sort of started to realize, obviously, that there are jobs that exist today that didn't exist 10 years ago. So we are looking at professionals in the engineering and built environment space, aviation. Software developers are also very quickly becoming traditional private banking clients very quickly in their careers. So I think first prize for me is final year students in those various faculties, because we'd like to catch them as early as possible so that we can take them through the journey and the solution.
Stunning. Now, what are some of those money management trends that you have seen within young professionals, and why is it so important for them to partner with ABSA?
We are seeing a lot of students who are graduating, but then they come into the working profession and they take up a lot of debt too soon. So partnering with ABSA Private Wealth Banking for young professionals really allows us to almost hold your hand on day one and really take you through what it means to be a working professional. What are some of the things you need to start doing from a savings perspective so that we are able to ensure that we walk the financial journey with you and ensure that you are able to ultimately reach your financial goals?
Girl, I'm sure as soon as you said debt and loans, so many people like, ding, 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 trigger warning, trigger warning. But another trigger warning are interest hikes. What is ABSA doing to be able to ensure that these young professionals are able to acquire vehicles and homes?
With these young professionals, as they come into the market, remember they don't have a credit score. So meaning that they are automatically high risk, meaning that when you are pricing them, you're pricing them above prime. So we have deliberately gone into our young professionals' client value proposition specifically and really looked at how do we then discount those rates. So vehicles, for example, you'll get them at prime -1, and we guarantee that rate. For first-time home buyers, we also finance it over 100%, meaning that we give you an extra 5% on the purchase price to help you with transfer fees in order for you to pay for the lawyers when you're purchasing property.
Absolutely incredible offerings, especially for those as first-time homeowners.
Yeah.
Now, we've spoken about the banking.
Yes.
We've also spoken about money management.
Yeah.
What other non-banking solutions are you offering?
I hosted a webinar at the beginning of November for some of the final year students as well, and it created a platform of education. So we did a lot of financial tips and financial money management. However, we also structured it in such a way that we brought in the digital element of things. So how do you optimize the digital platforms that are available in order for you to come out as the perfect candidate for your future employer, but also who follows you and what do they follow you for, and what is your brand that you put out there on social media. We also do networking events. So if you think about a professional who's just started working and we bring an industry expert with 20, 30 years experience into the same room, what that does from a knowledge perspective. So they get to network with such individuals and we get to have fun with them as well. So that's really some of the non-banking fun stuff that we do as well.
Absolutely phenomenal. Now, the number one question on everyone's lips are, what is the cost? What is the cost for this ABSA private?
Because it all sounds so too good to be true, right? So for all final year students, we actually don't charge them anything.
Wow.
We recognize that they aren't working at the moment, so we have built into our pricing structure 12 months free banking for them. So they have access to a private banker, access to a financial advisor, and access to the private wealth banking offering for free. So that's for the final year students. And then as you become a working professional, we still give you a discounted fee. So it's about 40% discounted to what a normal client would pay. And that's sitting at 295 Rand. So good value for money in terms of the fact that it is a holistic offering that not only looks at banking, but looks at lifestyle, looks at network, and how to build a good balance sheet.
Not only are you thinking of us, but you're making sure that we're able to make our money go absolutely further. We really appreciate your impact and expertise, Lesedi.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, with the end of the year financial stress, it's time to take charge of your financial journey with ABSA Private Wealth Banking. They'll be hosting webinars in 2024 to tackle topical issues relating to the final year students and new to the workplace professionals. Make sure that you do follow the ABSA group on Instagram, LinkedIn, and X to ensure that you do not miss out on these events.